LQ-1000 has some advanced metering capabilities, and adjusting these are kept in the full screen mode, and we'll explore how to get those right now. So we're going to look at this on the optional VGA remote, because the screen's a little bit bigger, so you can see it a little bit more clearly. So from full screen mode, pressing the down arrow is going to bring you down to meter options, and then hitting the right arrow will let you do things like reset the target loudness. And you can see that if I bring the target loudness down to 2, this audio is quiet because it's going to be nowhere near 2 dB below full scale. And conversely, if I bring it down to -31, you can see that the input audio is now starting to get a little bit too hot. It's nowhere near as quiet as -31. So by default, that's set to -24. So if we keep looking through this, here's where the target can be displayed. If you don't want to see the target, we replace that with a stored maximum loudness value. Not everybody wants to see the target, since in the United States at least, -24 is the de facto standard. In Europe, it's -23, possibly -24. The jury's still out. Not necessary to actually display that on a screen at all times, so maximum loudness might be a better thing, but either way you can select it. Integration time for meter A, meter B, and meter C. You can see there are 3, 10, and 30 seconds. Meter D is the large number in the upper right-hand corner. So that's the actual number that you'll probably write down on the piece of paper when you have to describe the loudness of something you just measured. There's a gating level, so that's where the meter is paused. Below that level, the meter is going to be held. It's so that it's not measuring background noise and allowing the meter to drain out and end up reporting a loudness level that is artificially low. And how long should it hold that gate? And right here, you can select whether the meter should run or not, but with the GPI control, you can start and stop the meter easier than going into this menu and starting and stopping it. From the meter settings menu, meter options, you can also set the peak hold time, which is affects the meter here and also the peak meters that ride above the loudness bar graphs. And further down, you can select the scroll interval. Now, this allows the histogram to move faster or slower, but note that the tick marks are always 5 minutes apart. They always represent a time span of 5 minutes. So adjusting scroll interval is like zooming out, so the tick marks will look closer together, or zooming in, so the tick marks will look further apart. But at all times, the distance is still 5 minutes. So you can zoom in for shorter content or zoom out for lengthy content during the day. To get back out of the meter options, go all the way back up to the very top and hit the left arrow, and you're back out of meter options, and you can go into normal full screen mode settings.